Sports on Air.
Friends, we have our winning coach, Coach Jojo Lastimosa. Unfortunately, our best player, Ronde Hollis Jefferson, is not with us on the post-game. Coach, did he say anything? Was he hurt?
I think he banged his head on the floor, and I don't think that's, he's affected by that. I think more than anything, I think he's just tired. He's just tired. So he gave his everything tonight, and he deserves the best player. He didn't want to lose tonight.
Coach, your team was down 12 points at halftime. How were you able to turn things around in the second half and eventually get the win?
I don't want to say it in public, but you know what I mean. But we can't blame our deficit in the first half because of some areas where we have no control of. And I think the message was at halftime is that they actually outplayed us in the first half, and that was the message. I said if we want to get back into this game, we need to have a little bit more effort than that. And I think in the third quarter, I think that started the guys started defending really well, executing really well, and going back to what we do best.
Coach, unfortunately for Ginebra, Justin Brownlee was not feeling well. He didn't play majority of the game. But any comments on how the game was played out and how your players did take things lightly and just capitalize on the situation?
I don't know what happened to Justin. I hope he's fine. I heard about he sprained his ankle, so I really don't know. But not having Brownlee there, it's of course we have to take advantage of that without Brownlee there. But I don't think he's going to miss the 6th game, or if there's a 7th game. I think he's going to be. He's also a Warrior, so we're counting everyone to be present on Friday.
We now open the floor to questions from the media.
Coach, actually si Brownlee had food poisoning daw eh. So,
it didn't show. Actually, he was playing well. Although the only sign was that he was just tired the whole game. Like, I think every shot that he took it took everything from him. So I hope he's fine.
Coach, si Calvin at 20 points, 8 rebounds. You're expecting him to step up with going out what's more than the coach?
Yeah, that's a huge help. The hardest thing in this league is to be consistent. And Calvin, he's still trying to be that person who will be consistent. And you cannot be up and down in this series or even in your game. So if you have a bad game, dapat hindi masyado masama. But Calvin has been, I'm not saying a revelation, but he's a breath of fresh air now that Roger isn't there. So he has filled up that role really, really well.
Coach, yung big man mo, Kenny Williams, and especially for your job on defense, parang si Christian, work a lot for his points sa game kanina.
Yeah, Christian was a monster tonight. It has to take our two big men to slow down Christian, and still he had I think 30 tonight. And I thought if we won't be able to control Christian without Brownlee there, I think Christian would have easily carried the team tonight. And we just had some really crucial stuff down towards the end with Poy there and Kelly. So that was huge. Eventually Christian would tire out, and that was I was hoping, and he was really tired.
Coach, of course, the win isn't completely credited with the stats and the numbers. Of course, the intangibles has to be credited as well. In the second half, you put Calvin Oftana for Scotty Thompson. You made him guard Scotty Thompson. Do you think that's one of the key formulas in the game, making big men guard someone explosive like Scotty?
Not necessarily, because we switched too much, so much, and then it doesn't really matter who's in front. But we just felt like Scotty needed somebody there who can pressure him just to tire him out if he brings the ball down, and if he guards somebody else who's a scorer, as much as we can, we want to involve him in the kind of defense just to tire him out. But Scotty's going to be Scotty. He's not going to get tired.
Coach, 3-2 lead against your former coach. What do you say about that? 3-2 lead against your former coach. Heading into game 6, do you think you're capable of pulling it on game 6, especially with your familiarity?
I hope I can answer you. I've been with Tim, around, been with him so much for so long that I think like I know him really well and his coaching style. But you know, he has some secrets that I don't know, because I've been with him. The last time I was with him was 2011. So medyo matagal na, and he might have picked up some plays there, here and there. So I don't know, but it would be an accomplishment. I'll be honored to beat them if I can in this series. But you know, it's a long series. A lot of things can happen, and you know, close-up games is really hard.
What you mentioned, a lot of things na natin ang recent history nung Philippine Cup, we were up 3-2 against San Miguel. How can you, this time, iba naman yung story at?
I wish I can flip the script, but it's easier said than done going up against Ginebra, especially going against him, going up against Brownlee. This, guys, you have to understand that coming in here, we have nothing to lose. These guys are just playing, and if so happen that we're given an opportunity to grab it and beat them, we will. But they're still the favorites. Even if we're up 3-2, we're not kumbaga, hindi kami kampante, and we know how hard it takes to win over them.
Coach, in that fourth quarter, bodies were scattering all over the floor. It was a really physical payoff period, but still you guys got it out the win. Do you think physicality bodes well for TNT heading into Game 6?
Not necessarily, because they're physical, but when I see bodies flying all over the floor, it just means the guys just want it so much. And if Ronde is on the floor maybe 10 times, the rest of the other guys goes down to the floor first, it just means that the possession is just so important. And that goes the same with Ginebra. Not to take anything away from them, I thought they were running away from that game. They had a lot of energy in the beginning, and we expected that. Coming from a loss, somehow they have to find somebody to step up, and Pinto was huge for them tonight.
Coach, a couple of questions. Number one was the status of Jason Castro. Was that cramps or a sprain? And sige mo na.
Di ko alam parang nangyari kay Jason. I think he hit his shoulder, or I don't know. So I have to ask them. So I'm not sure what happened.
And then, Coach, could you just comment on the big shots of Glenn Tobontin in the third quarter?
Meron ba? I thought every shot that gave us that trimmed down the lead or gave us the lead is used. And even every stop, every deflection that we can get the ball and turn the ball over for us, everything was used. In the final, everything is just magnified.
Thank you, Coach.
And that wraps up our post-game press conference. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Coach.
Habang mainit ang mga laban sa ating mga paboritong liga, mag-register sa 1xBet. Pwede nyo gamitin ang inyong browser or ang cellphone, mapa-Android man o iOS. Gamitin lang ang inyong mobile number at huwag kalimutan ilagay sa promo code ang 1x on air. Kapag ginawa nyo yan, pwede kayong magkaroon ng bonus up to 7,000 pesos. Pwede nyo gamitin ang GCash account nyo para makapag-deposit or mag-cash out. Simple lang, di ba? Kaya mag-register na sa 1xBet. Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.